We're a long way from school voting season in the spring, but some districts use this time of year for special referendums. Onondaga Central is going to be asking its voters to weigh in on bus purchases December 3rd, including the purchase of 2 electric buses.
So joining us now is Onondaga Central Superintendent Rob Price. Rob, thanks for dropping by again. Appreciate it.
You're welcome. It's a pleasure to be here.
So let's start with the actual referendum itself. There are 2 propositions on there. Explain a little bit about them and how people vote on those 2 props.
Proposition 1 is going to be for 2 66-passenger buses, and those will be electric, and then 1 30-passenger gasoline bus. Proposition 2 will be 3 gasoline buses. 2 of them will be 66-passenger gasoline, and 1 will be a 30-passenger gasoline. They'll vote yes or no for either one of those.
So you can vote yes for one of them, but you could vote no for 2 of them.
Yes.
Okay.
So voters have 3 choices.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yep.
Gotcha.
Let's talk about this. When we talked to you last May, you know, you're kind of on the fence about electric buses. You still had a lot of questions about them, and you didn't put one up for a vote then. But now you are asking the public if they would like to purchase a couple of e-buses. What changed?
So what we had in the works from last May when we met on electric buses is we had applied for funding for electric buses, and the district now has secured funding from the New York State Bus Incentive Program through the EPA, and as well as through NYSERDA, which is helping us reach the point where we had in last May when we talked, we didn't have the funding secure yet and the timeline to put it on the May vote. So in this grant money have a timestamp on it, so we have to approve it and use it by a certain time frame.
Okay.
You have a public forum coming up on Thursday evening to discuss this referendum. What are a couple of the, I guess, key points? I'm sure there's a lot, but a couple of the key points you really want people to walk away from.
My first key point is a reminder to voters, and not just in Onondaga Central. Whenever a school district goes out and wants to purchase buses, they have to be approved by the community. Voters in Onondaga Central will have that choice on December 3rd from 7 a.m. to 9 p.m. At Rockwell Elementary School or the junior senior high school to cast their vote on that.
All right, now the $1 million question, although I hoop it's not $1 million.
Right.
What is the cost to taxpayers?
So the cost to taxpayers when we apply over $440,000 in grant money that we're getting, and then when we apply our state aid money on the payback, for the electric buses, it should be a net zero cost to the district. Okay. If it wasn't a net zero cost to the district, it would be extremely expensive at around $446,000 per bus.
Oh, so that grant money really makes the difference.
Yes.
Wow.
Because we purchased a gasoline bus at about $167,000.
Yeah.
Okay. Will you still have a bus vote in the spring then?
No, we do not plan on having a bus vote in the spring. If taxpayers approve one of these 2 referendums, there won't be a need for a bus referendum in the spring.
One last question. What's the infrastructure like for electric buses at your bus garage?
Infrastructure-wise, we're only talking about 2 buses and 2 charging stations, and we will have to add the conduit and the 2 charging stations for these 2 buses if the voters approve. We already have the infrastructure for the mechanical areas with the lifts, with the capability to lift the buses.
So minimal cost on that end then?
Minimal cost. Grant money should cover the installation of the conduit and the charging station as well too.
Okay, so we all know that kind of all this is coming up because of this mandate that all districts are facing in New York State. Have to start buying only e-buses by 2027 and full fleet by 2035. So what is having 2, if again voters approve of these, do for your district? Or maybe if they don't, what does that do for your district at meeting the mandate?
Right out of the gate, the first piece that's an emphasis is we have an opportunity for this grant money that will provide 2 buses for Onondaga Central at 0 cost to the taxpayers. And then the other piece that it will do is it'll allow us to put these 2 buses within routes, and we can start testing and get some actual data on buses in a hilly district and on shorter runs.
Gotcha.
Right.
And in cold temperatures, warm temperatures, all that stuff.
All of that.
One more time, Rob, the forum is Thursday?
Yep, Thursday at 6:30 at the junior senior high school cafeteria.
Great opportunity for everyone to learn more and ask questions.
Yeah.
Right.
Yes. And we'll have an electric bus there as well. If people want to come and take a ride on the bus, they want to check it out, we'll have an electric bus there. We'll be there from 6:30 to 8 o'clock at the junior senior high school cafeteria.
I think everyone should take you up on that opportunity to learn more, especially with a bus ride.
Yeah, absolutely. Rob Price, thanks so much for dropping by. I appreciate it. We'll see you soon.
You're welcome. I appreciate it.
Thank you, Rob.